So today is January 10th, 2020. This would be my 3 months on T video, but it's technically been 3 months and 1 week. So I wanted to just record some of the changes that I've seen in the last month. Firstly, in my last video, I said that I felt like I'd been gaining weight. I looked like I'd been gaining weight, but I suspected that it wasn't really a weight change. Turns out I weighed myself and I actually have gained 10 pounds. So I now weigh almost as much as I ever have in my life, which is 138 pounds. But it doesn't distribute on my body the same way that it did in the past. Again, a lot more of it is on my stomach, and it actually gives my body more of a straight shape rather than a curved shape. So I feel good. I feel like I look good, and I like the way my body feels. As part of my New Year's resolution, I've started a workout plan, and I'm hoping to gain some muscle this year, partly because I want to be strong enough to do certain things like acrobatics, and also partly because I want to get ripped. I want to look strong and have a more masculine appearance. So that's one of the things that I've noticed. In my next video, I can talk about whether I feel like I'm gaining muscle more quickly than I had in the past. I can't really speak to that yet because it's only been like a week. Facial hair, I've noticed that I have 5 chin hairs. They're all in one place. They're all right here. There's none on the other side of my chin. I don't know why. That's just how it is. They would look really gross if I grew them out, so I've been shaving them. They don't have the thickness of like a men's beard hair. They're more the thickness of like normal head hair. So it's sort of weird. So that's all the changes I've noticed in terms of facial hair and body hair. I haven't grown any additional body hair. The next thing I want to talk about is my voice. I feel that my voice has gotten noticeably lower since I started T, and other people around me have also mentioned that it sounds deeper. I started to become, as a scientist, I started to become curious about the extent to which it was actually changing. So a little bit late in the game, I started recording my vocal range with an app called Vocaberry, Vocaberry. So it just lets you record the lowest and highest notes that you can sing and tells you what range you're in. And my vocal range has dropped by 2 notes, 2 whole notes. And now it is reported to me by this app as A2 to A4. And I think initially when I started testing it, which was a month, more than a month in, it was, I don't remember. I'll have to come back and edit the video. So anyway, that's been really exciting as well. I still get perceived as a woman by the majority of people that I interact with. But I've become a lot more confident at correcting them, so that's good. My appetite has increased a lot. I can't ever eat enough food. I feel like I'm eating all the time and then I'm still hungry. Like I'll eat a huge meal, be stuffed, 2 hours later I'm like back in the kitchen looking for snacks. That has not changed, I think, since a month ago. But a few things have changed, and I guess that just in a general sense I feel maybe like me and my body are adjusting to what it's like to have testosterone in my system, so I don't really feel like it's not part of my everyday awareness. I'm not thinking about it all the time, and I also feel like to some extent my moods and energy levels have normalized, like back to how they were before, or also alternately, it could be that they've changed, but I've just become used to the way that they are now, and so I no longer perceive that they're different. But on a day-to-day basis, I don't feel like my energy level is higher or lower than it was before. I do feel like mood-wise, I'm a lot calmer, and it feels sort of cliche to say that like men are less in touch with their emotions, but I do sort of feel like my emotions are a little bit more blunted. Like they just don't feel quite as immediate or quite as relevant all the time. And that's been a relief. Because stress has been a big part of my life forever, for as long as I can remember. And I feel like I'm less prone to getting overwhelmed by it now. So I'm enjoying that change. So yeah, those are my updates for 3 months on T. My New Year's resolutions for this year involve legally changing my name, which I'm really excited about. So the process here in Washington State is fairly straightforward, I hope. But it's expensive. It costs like $200, so I'm figuring that out, and we'll probably make a video about just that process of legally changing your name here in Washington, and it's going to be a great day. I'm going to throw a party, name change party. I'm looking forward to that a lot. So, yeah, thanks for watching.